which is structured data, semi-structured data, and unstructured data. Correct? So in this, we have discussed where how the structured data will be look like, and semi-structured data will be look like, and unstructured data. And maximum, can you tell me what is the unstructured data? Anyone? How
It's
unstructured
not.
data will be look like? Hmm.
Hello.
Yep. Yeah, go ahead.
un- Unstructured data is
Unstructured.
we can't see the particular lines
Hello.
in coding as well as
Okay. Hmm. Any example
like a
Example,
where
sir.
paragraph,
unstructured data will be generated?
like statements and some
Hmm.
queries we will see.
Yes. Any platforms which is generated for unstructured data? Any
Social media
platform?
platforms.
Hmm?
Social media platforms
100.
mainly.
Yeah, social
Yes.
media, newspapers.
Yes. Newspaper, Facebook, Twitter, Insta, right? WhatsApp,
Yeah.
Telegram. These are all maintains unstructured data. Hmm. And how about the semi-structured data? Which platform it maintains?
It is in the form of JSON and BSON or just like JSON, BSON,
Hmm.
and it is not in the form of columns and rows.
Yes, correct. Yeah, very good understanding. And any idea about the structured data? Who will maintain and where it will maintain? Any idea? Hmm.
Structured data it is in a particular form like rows and columns.
Exactly, correct.
Example, we can take HTML code as well. Suppose we will assign some
HTML
signing.
code,
No.
HTML
HTML code
HTML
comes under
unstructured
semi-structured.
data.
Okay, okay.
HTML code comes under semi-structured. Okay.
Semi-structured
Yes. And structured data is nothing but purely it
database.
is, yeah, column and rows. Okay. And I will show you one example. Okay, for your understanding. Last time we have discussed the same. Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay. So like you will have an individual column like column. You can differentiate. This is column. Student ID is the column. Student name is the one more column. And the student class is the one more column. Student location is the one more column. Right? Okay. So this is, we have four columns. And if you see rows, including header, you have a total six rows. Excluding header, you will have a six rows. Okay, this is kind of a table format. You can see this kind. This is looks like table format. In IT, Excel also it will be it perform a crucial role because whenever you do the data validation, right? Okay, this Excel will help you to solve your data validations maximum. Okay, so whenever you compares the data, when you want to compare between the table to table, or if you want to see the data differences, this Excel will help you. Whenever you get a time, practice in Excel as well. Hmm? That will help you a lot. Okay. Now we are discussed about the data. Okay. And what type of data we have, that also we have discussed. And now we are talking about the concept called database. Okay. The concept is, now we are going to discuss this. Okay, database. what is database and why we need a database, okay, and what is the relation we have with the database, okay, that we'll discuss today. Okay, now this database, it it defines or it will tell you, okay, the name itself, data. Okay, the first four letters, if you see, it's talk about the data. Okay, it is whether it is a structured data, whether it is a unstructured data, whether it is a semi-structured data. There are some databases or there are some softwares which we have, okay, which will support purely structured data, and there are some softwares which will support structured and semi-structured data, and there are some softwares which will support structured data, semi-structured data, and unstructured data. Now we will discuss what is database. Okay, the database is in simple word. Okay, the database is which will stores the information. Very simple definition is which will stores the information. The information, how it will store? It means, like I have shown you here in Excel, it will store under table format, okay, and column and rows. That is called a database. And this database contains a relation between the table to table, that also you can create. Hmm? So that relationship, okay, we will discuss later. Today, morely we will concentrate on the database. Okay, as I mentioned, the database which will support structured data, unstructured data, and semi-structured data. Okay, there are some softwares, the organization, I mean IT organization, they have developed softwares purely to support only structured data, and there are some softwares developed for, as I mentioned, semi-structured and structured, and there are some software which is developed for all types of data. So now in the market we have a different types of databases. Okay, even we don't know some of the names as well. Seriously, why? Because we will not concentrate. Okay, and when you talk about database, you need to understand we are going to discuss only the data. Okay, and there is a software which will stores the data. Okay, and it will give you for a reference, or it will give you to improve your business or anything. Okay, for example, I'll tell you, you take your home. Okay, your home, it's kind of a one database where you store all your needed things. Like for example, if you go to the chicken, no, sorry, not kitchen. Okay, sorry for that. Kitchen. Okay, now you will have some kind of a room, or you will have some separate space where you maintain all kitchen related things. Okay, like oil or salt or sugar. Okay, anything which is needed for making a food, right? So you will keep entire things in one place. You are keeping entire things in one place. Okay, that is kind of a one database. I mean, it's a base where you are storing everything which needed, and there will be some other store, I mean area, where you are keeping your clothes and everything. Okay, something you are maintaining, something for your needs, right? So here we are talking about the data where we need for our future purpose. For our future purpose means it is purely, you know, who runs the business. You need to understand why we are storing. We are means not we, our company storing the data. How? For example, I'll tell you. If you take a Reliance, okay, or if you take Tata, or if you take Airtel, or if you take any HDFC Bank or ICICI Bank or Union Bank, right? Or you take any automobile companies, any company, what, why they are running? Even small business, why they are running? They want to survive and they want to do something to get a profit. See, in the current market, no one will run a business to get the loss. Definitely, who are running the business, they will expect some profits. Okay, there are some business, it is like bottom to top. Okay, so bottom to top means, I'll give you one example. Who runs the business in Rajoli in small bunk? Okay, it's a small kind of a shop. Okay, who is selling the products, cigarettes, biscuits, some different of things. And from where he will get the product? From the nearby retailers, right? Or nearby resellers. From there he will get. Where we will go? We will go to the Karnool or some other near places who will sell the products. And from those guys who do the reseller, from where they will get? From the distributor, right? And distributor from here, from where he will get? From the manufacturers. This is the relation actually. Okay, so everyone, they are running a business to get the something profit to survive their lives. Here, who struggles more, he will get more profit. Who don't struggle more, he will be in the okay format. Okay, I mean living things what he needs. Okay, he do like that. So this is why I'm telling, because it is very important. You need to understand this first to understand the database. So all whatever you give me a minute, just a minute. Hello. Just 1 minute. I'll pause and then I'll come. भाभी, हाँ, 2 जन होता, बड़े आदमी है तो बच्चा है तो 3-4 जन होता. तो तुम्हें खा का थी. अच्छा लो. ओके. ओके, है होता. ओके, राइट. ओके, so the companies who needs the software, they are like a level 1 companies, level 2 companies, level 3 companies, not like who is running in Rajoli. Okay, those kind of people, they won't run this kind of, they won't use this kind of a database. Okay. Even if you see some of them still, they are running their business in notebooks. Okay. And they are using some Excels to maintain their history. Okay. What I have seen. If you go to the DMart, okay, or Jyoti Mall, okay, let's take that example. So they are using the database. Why they are using the database? Because DMart has many branches. Okay, and Vishal Mart, Jyoti, they need the database because it's kind of a systemized. They are running the business. They are not. If you go to the one town area, okay, in Karnal. hmm, there are many shops, they will give you the bill in paper, not like a bill via electronically, they won't give you a bill. Okay. Just they will give you the in paper, what are the things you have taken and what is the cost, and they will give it. They will not maintain anything. Okay. They'll just take the money and but at the end of the day, he don't know how many customers has came to his shop and purchased products. If, for example, if I ask by end of the day from morning to evening 6, how many customers visited to your shop and what they have taken, and today which product you have sold more than uh, more than 3 days, or in a same day, which product you have sold out more. Like there are many things, right? Okay, if you take any shop, shampoos or soaps or many things, he cannot able to tell because he is not maintaining a database. For example, if you go to the Jyotimal or if you go to the any shops where they are maintaining this kind of database, they can directly query and they can say, they will tell you, yes, today I have run this much business and these many customers purchased this product today more. You can tell that. Why? Because each and everything you are maintaining and you are capturing the details. For example, that same guy who is running a business in one town, if he is making like that, he will tell you, yes, today these many customers arrived to my shop and this product has taken more. He can give you the exact detail, but he will not have that because he is not maintaining and he don't require to maintain that also. But because he is the main owner and he don't want to, he will just run a business. Okay, generally. So now we are talking about the database, right? So if you, as I taken one example, who is running DMart or shops, even small shops in malls, right? And they are also electrically upgraded their business, and they will just check in the uh, shop, right? 1 second. Okay. So like this, see the just you just imagine, okay, if they are, the owner will be sitting somewhere else, right? And he was hired some employees to run a business. How DMart is successfully running, right? There are many of them, and systematically he is designed everything in electrical devices through, correct, and maintaining everything, capturing everything. They have a software like that, right? Why the people are buying more? Because the price is very less and he can go and see the product and purchase. That is very important. If you go to the shop and, for example, a shop, right, he will just say, I want upma, then he will just, whatever he has, he will give you. But if you go to the DMart, you will look and feel how the upma, that thing is, whether is good or bad or something, right? You will feel and you can, if you need, you will take it, otherwise you will not. Something like that. There are many things, okay? Mainly our concept here is to maintain the data, you need some database which needed, okay? So that you need to understand. So now if you are running, if you are using any database means, it is not a simple company or it is not a simple business. The point one is, okay, whether it is a open source, whether it is a licensed database. There are two things in database. You have a open source and license. Some of the companies, they are giving you open source, and some of the companies, they are giving you the licensed version, right? Okay, so that is very important. And what is licensed and open source means? Open source means, okay, they will give you the software. Okay, they will give you the software. You need to maintain, even if there is any future issues comes also, you need to maintain your own. But licensed version, how it is, they will support you in case if there is any database went down or if there is any problem with the functionality level, they will help you. And if there is any upgradation happen, they will upgrade the software also. Like for example, if you purchase a mobile, okay, then you will be installing Android because it is inbuilt of that mobile, right? So you will be installing that. And now what is happening? Some till this many years, he will give you the upgrades, right? And you will install whenever needed in your mobile. So that some features he will be adding. So similarly here also, they will be adding the features. Okay, this is the main differences. Okay, and now you need a database, right? So that database is needed for to maintain the data. See, first of all, he is running a business, and he wants to know what is the profit I am getting at the end of the day. I mean, monthly level or quarterly level or half yearly or yearly. What is the benefit after paying everything? Paying the customer, I mean, employees, paying their partners and everything. What is my profit at the end of the day? So that information, if you want to know, you need to maintain the data. Okay. If you maintain the data, then only you will come to know what is your profit. Okay. For example, if you are doing something in the data, then you will not get a proper information and you don't know what is exactly profit you are getting. So because of some of the companies, editors, right? They do this kind of scams. They maintain something, even though if they are lost, they will show you, okay, they are in good position. Like Satyam Computers earlier, okay, who acquired Mahindra, Tech Mahindra, earlier they were in good position due to some problem with company. They have done some mistakes in the editing, and finally they got to know something, they are doing some editing, mistake, uh, something they are doing. So finally what they have, he went to Satyam Computers owner, he went to jail, and later Tech Mahindra acquired that company. Okay, now he merged to the Tech Mahindra. If you see the Satyam Computers, he is the Hyderabad guy, okay, who started in Maitrivanam with the uh, two employees, okay, and he established like very good actually, but something happened. Okay, that is not our matter. Why I'm telling this? Because it's needed for a data actually. If you want to run a business, you need the database to maintain, then only you will come to know what is a profit or mainly the profit. Okay, you need to understand why you are maintaining this, because why you are maintaining, why you are spending this much money, because to know the exactly what is the profit. Okay, if you are not getting a profit, definitely I'll tell you, you close this everything, business and everything. Okay, in case if you are getting a profit, then only will. For example, I'll tell you, you are getting 100 rupees profit. In 100 rupees profit, you will spend 10 rupees for your software, or 20 rupees for your software. Default, you need to keep it. Otherwise, you don't know what profit you are getting, what loss you got. Okay. So that purpose, they will maintain the database. In the database, now, again, very confusing thing is, what database I have to choose? Now, the problem is, there are many databases are there in the market. What database I have to choose means, it depending on the customer, I mean the company who is running a business, right? It is depending on their profit, and they will choose the database. Like for example, in our group who are attended this class, right? Someone has the Apple phone, someone has the Samsung phone, someone has the Vivo, someone has the Oppo, someone has the IQ, different mobiles you have. And why you have purchased like this? Why you guys have not taken only one mobile? Because it depends on your features, it depends on your cost, right? So finally, there is a common feature is, it will run, it will give you the, everyone can install all softwares. They can do the voice call, they can do the video call, they can play the games, right? But there are performance level and a look and feel level, it is quite different when the mobile to mobile. Similarly, here also you will have a different types of databases, and it has its own feature. Okay, so that is what. And the common concept in the database is, uh, there are certain things which are common in every database. Okay, so when you learn these classes, you will feel like this. You will feel like you can able to work in any database. It's not like that you will not. Okay, and my intention here is, okay, to give you the confident on to work any kind of database. Okay, and the thing is, you need to sit and practice. That is my first formula. You have, if you want to become an expert in SQL, then you need to sit and practice. You need to learn things your own. Okay, no one will help you. That is, you need to remember. Okay, so now in the database, okay, we have, I told you, right? Structured database which is support. Okay, structured data. Sorry for the spelling mistakes. Okay, structured data. What are all the databases are supporting? Okay, it means you have a Oracle, you have a Teradata, okay, you have a SQL Server, okay, you have a DB2, okay. These things are loading the structured data, okay, mainly it will support. And I'm not taking many databases, I'm just giving you some example, okay. And which are all databases are supporting unstructured, I mean semi-structured data, for example. Semi-structured, maybe if I'm wrong, just correct me. Okay, and here we have Snowflake. Okay, I'll give you the real-time example. Okay, I'll just use Gemini. Okay, you have a Copilot and many things. Generally, I'm using this Gemini. Okay, Okay. So if you see MongoDB, Couchbase, Azure Cosmos, Firestore, okay, and Amazon DynamoDB. Okay, we have Redis, relational database like PostgreSQL and MySQL, Oracle database, Microsoft SQL Service, Snowflake. Okay, ClickHouse. Like that, it is supporting. Okay, it means these are all. I don't see Teradata, but okay. SQL Server, okay, Oracle, and a Snowflake. Like this, it is taking. You can search, you can identify many things as well. Okay, it supports this database